Start recording. Hello, it is Friday, March 13th. It's Friday the 13th. Oh no, I just I just put that together. Let's make this one quick. Well, not because I need to do something. I actually have more time than usual. Because right now I'd usually be leaving for class, but it's Friday, so I got my 8 a.m. And then I have a 4:25 math class. Got a test today, but then I get to go to Starbucks. Wow! I'm getting addicted to Starbucks because I realize I can use my dining dollar. I think I've explained this before. I can use my dining dollars that I have way too much of on Starbucks. And so I get that whenever, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday after my class. But uh dude, it's been a weird week, right? Like it was just a normal week, boom, Wednesday hit, boom, passed eval. Wednesday morning, I skipped my 8 a.m. and I passed eval and I'm like, oh wow, this pass eval finally. That's the moment where it's like, okay, the numbers make sense in my head where I can do this. But then now it's like, okay, the urge to do anything, the want to do any of this school stuff, and some a little bit of practice. But it's like, I don't know. It's weird. I thought I heard something slip under the door or something. I don't know. I thought something was happening. But let's get into it. Because maybe my roommate comes back. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I skipped my 8 a.m. this morning. Holy crap, that is choppy as hell. Oh, but the soul, yeah, it worked out. Yeah, that was like even, yeah, yeah. I guess that makes sense now. I'll go over that later. Going into market open, yeah, I don't have much written up, but I'm like, okay, push down. We manipulate these low. That's clear manipulation right here, right? Swept all that. Boom, manipulated, pushing up. And I'm like, okay, so this is the balance price range, right? So either I want to see us, start closing lower shorts at least to rebalance this, where we're going to bounce this balance price range and then possibly go higher. I kind of liked higher because, we really haven't rebalanced this entire thing yet, right? And so I think that ends up happening. Does it? I don't know. I'll have to check. But then I'm like, okay, that would make sense to rebalance that to then close below here, then descend it lower, right? So that's my idea. And I'm like, okay, if we sell at market open, we push down to push up to then push back down. So where are we? So I think this was news. No, that wasn't even news. I don't think there was news at 8:30. Maybe it was. I don't know. We pushed up, swapped it. I'm like, okay, this could be manipulation. This could just be chop. Either we're gonna push up, sweep, and then close lower, or we're gonna push down, sweep, push up, sweep down. But I definitely did not think what market open did was going to happen with uh damn really big choppy push down, sweep out these because I'm seeing this as a 15-minute range, right? On this left side of where okay, that's the order block, that's the range low, range high. We just took the range low, possibly back to discount of this, and then push it lower, or we're searching for the high. So I'm seeing this, boom, close above. Oh, and that's another thing this morning. I was in a study room on my laptop because my roommate was still in here sleeping. And I'm like, I'm not going to turn this on. I'm not going to wake him up. I can do it on my laptop. Good news. I ordered a laptop on Wednesday. It's going to be here tomorrow, it says. Not here, back home, which I'll have to see if I can get my dad to drive up, maybe get some lunch on like Saturday or Sunday, tomorrow or Sunday. But I'm like, I got a nice laptop. Like, dude, the one I've had right now, have for like 3 years. It's got 8 gigs of RAM. It's really slow, but it's done the job. Except the middle row of keys stopped working. Occasionally. Like, I bet if I turn it on now, it's gonna work. Yeah, who I don't know. But I'm like, if I can't rely on the keys to be working in the middle row, I can't do like anything. And so then found some good sales, boom, got a really nice laptop. But I'm going off topic when I said this is gonna be fast. So So let's push up. Okay. We kind of close above here. I'm like, okay, I like longs here to take, to sweep this stuff out and possibly take this high. Actually, this looks good for the highs because we manipulated it. We didn't like, okay, sweep, close, blow. Okay, boom. No, we're going either to EQ, which we've kind of already rebalanced with that, or to take the high. And so right here, if I'm saying this, I'm like, okay, I don't want us to close back inside of this, right? Okay, I need a soup and then a CISD. We got the soup. That's a bullish candle. That's not a change of the state. There's no order block there. And then we ran. I want to see, did we actually rebalance this entire range? So if I go from 805, oh, 807. Okay. Almost very close. We're kind of holding that. Okay, yeah. So very close actually to rebalance the whole range. That's kind of what I was seeing in it. But then, okay, we push above and I'm like, okay, I kind of like shorts now. I need to see manipulation. This does not look like manipulation, right? We bounce up here and I'm like, okay, this, I really wanted this to close above and then close back down. So then this would be the manipulation to then send us long. Oh, that'd be so nice. Nope. No SMT either. We just get close. We sweep it again. I'm like, okay, okay. Are we gonna take the high one more time? Nope. Didn't closure blow, and I'm like, ah, darn. Maybe we'll get another. We'll push down to EQ, bounce off of this, that, push back up to take the high. That does not end up playing out. But seeing where, okay, fair value gap equals turtle soup right here. Change the state. There's no I have the liquidity sweep. I have the discount in here. I have the turtle soup, change the state. I don't have manipulation in, is what I thought. And then we kind of push down, kind of janky. We push back up to rebalance. And then we start closing lower. I got off. Oh, yeah, I got off pretty early. I got off right after this. Or no, once we started closing low. But now looking at this, if I hop on the 5 minute, or it's probably either going to be the 3 or the 5. I think the 5 might look cleaner. If we hop on the 5 minute, what does this look like? I think the 3 looks cleaner. What does that look like? This looks like the manipulation signature. That's the rebalance failure swing to send us lower. This was higher time frame manipulation. We just didn't get the manipulation on the 1 minute, which is crazy because usually we always get the manipulation on the 1 minute. We get the manipulation on the 1 minute before we get it on any of the higher time frames. No, it was the higher time frame, nothing on the 1 minute. And so I'm looking at the 1 minute here. I'm waiting for manipulation to be in. Usually we manipulate that high one more time to then send it lower. But that didn't happen. And so I'm not taking, oh, this held there too. Oh, it's just like a couple days ago in the or I think it might have been yesterday PM where I was like, oh, this would have been good to take. But it's like there's no manipulation. That looks like a possible that's the manipulation to send us higher. Where did the standard deviation end up? Okay, so basically like nowhere. So I'm conflicted, but I'm like, okay, to take longs, I need to see the change of the state. To take shorts, I need to see manipulation in. And to take longs down here, I mean, what are we bouncing off of? That's a soup. Change of state. Is that manipulation? Okay, we didn't really sweep anything. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck around and find out on a possible failure swing. Because if I'm entering here, if I'm entering at that change of state or this change of state, where am I holding it to? What I believe is gonna happen, the highs. And that never happens. And so I'm okay with sitting on the sideline today, missing this because I didn't get what I wanted to see. Right? Didn't get the change of state. There's a change of state there, but that's not the type of trade I take. I don't take it immediately on the reversal. I take it on the retrace so then I can have my stop. Let's just pretend it was. I'm not entering here because then okay, stop loss has to be there. Okay, that's not a bad trade. No, a lot of people took that. But if let's say I get a really bad fill, Like that's two times the risk to reward, and I just need to wait a little bit more. And so it's like that's with a bad fill. If I get a good fill, like at the start of this candle pushing up, like I don't know, but I mean overall into a good week, great week. The dollar sign is more than is around that was more than the other weeks, so I'm fine with that. Um, but I mean, yeah, that I just didn't get what I wanted to see, and I guess that's it's 10 minutes. I can keep talking about stuff, but yeah. But I mean, I think really I realized today that okay, or if on Wednesday I finally realized that like I can do this. If I had five accounts, five 150K accounts, and I took those same exact trades, same exact percentage risks in a month and a half, I would have instead of making 1,200, I would have made like 30,000 because I have a 25K account times it by six to get to 150. Okay, then times by five leverage, so that gets you times 30. And so even if I take this many trades normally, that's good. Like that's pretty good. And when I finally am able to trade long days or longer times on the days, I'm taking, an extra trade or two a week from that. And so realizing that, saying I'm in the right spot, I have everything I need to, it now you just need to be more patient. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm sharpening my edge. Um, and so, it's just it's snowballing already, man. I took my time, uh, documented everything, and so now it's like I just gotta wait. I gotta wait. I'm seeing this come in as sweep the low, manipulate that, push back up to rebalance this. Friday afternoon, the objective was lower. We hit it. I don't care. But seeing that, being like, okay, I can do this. Like the urge or the want to go to class in the morning. No, especially when I'm already tired from daylight savings and that stuff. I is as much as I want to, it's a little bit boring of a class. 8:30 in the morning, and then I get breakfast at least. But the urge to do that, urge practicing, it's like okay, yeah, I love being here, but it's a long bike to practice, and it's like I like practicing throwing, but it's like I like doing it my way. I wish I could glide, but I'm doing rotational, and so it's like I don't understand everything, and so that's what I'm hoping over the summer will be a big change where it's like okay, I've kept snowballing this enough so that way when I hit the summer, when I can trade every day, it kicks itself up a notch, uh, into which it'll just take off, and by the end of the summer, uh, you know, shown enough out there that I don't need to come back. Granted, I have no idea what that number is gonna be to need to not or to have to show to need to not come back. It's gonna be pretty high, right? Because I think especially since I'm on the sports side, it's like, oh yeah, you wanna do this, you wanna come back, you wanna play your sport. And it's like, okay, well, if I'm first off not getting any money from this school, and I probably will a little bit after the outdoor season, but it's like I'd so much rather put my time into this, into trading, into I'd love to make more content, right? But if I make more content, it feels like I'm LARPing, right? Because I haven't taken a payout yet. I just passed my eval, the 25K eval. If I make more content, like, am I credit? It's like in English, we're doing like, okay, are they creditable? Am I credible? Hmm. Who knows? Hasn't taken a payout. It's like I'm LARPing it, but I'd love to do that uh, in the future. Like basically all the social media influencers do, besides my mentor. Uh, is yeah, wake up, make money, make content, and then go do stuff you love. And it's like I think Cole Trades does exactly like that, where he loves rock climbing, hitting the gym, and I'm like, damn, if I could wake up, trade, do what I did last summer, the end of last summer, where I woke up, traded, or woke up, breakfast, traded, lunch, throwing, gym, video games, sleep. Like I would do that for like the rest of my life because I just love practicing throwing. I love discovering more. I love trading, incorporate some content in there, and then hanging out with buddies and doing stuff like that. Like that's what I want to do. And so knowing finally hitting that, getting over that first hurdle of okay, I have the stats. It just peaked for some reason. This might be a little loud, but uh, I have the stats. I've done the first domino has fallen. The second domino's tipping over. Right, right. And so I just realized ADHD brain. Where is the? 'Cause apparently this isn't um the right one. Not the gain filter. There's some setting in here. Am I gonna leak like my stream key or something? Hopefully not. Audio, meter sample peak. Oh, true peak. Apply. Okay. So now it's in the yellow, which means it's pretty loud, but as long as it's not in the red, it's good. So in the green, top of the green is probably gonna be pretty good. So that's basically where we're sitting. Okay. Kind of off on a tangent, but it's like, yeah, second domino starting to tip over, and it's like the energy is about to shift where I know what I'm capable of right now, and it's weird until you make it, not make it, but like you get to this point where it's like obviously you want to do this, you want to be able to make it, but it's like there's in that subconscious part of your mind, you're like, I don't know if I can do it, but then I have the stats out there, have the eval, and it's like yes, this is 100% real and possible, and so then now it's like I know what I need to do, know what I want to do. I don't care about anything else, which is probably gonna be bad because I know at a certain level, last semester was not good. But it's like, okay, if my grades are shit and I still haven't taken out any money, it's like, but I'm like, the second I can take out like anything and say like this is what I want to do and improve on it over the summer, like only thing I can ask for. But that's all that I have for y'all today. That was a really long yap session at the end. But I mean, it's Friday the 13th. I am going to probably study at least a little bit. It's about implicit differentiation. Sounds interesting. We went over it like last week. It's weird because the quizzes are on stuff that we've already learned like the previous week. And so it's like, oh, I just need to go back to it. It's only like they're 5 questions, right? Uh, doesn't take like any time, but uh, man, I am tired. It was really windy today and I was biking. Oh, I need to stop talking before I just spend an hour and a half on this. But well, I need a haircut, but I can get that over spring break. But oh, that's another thing. Over spring break, we're gonna leave on that Wednesday, and so I won't be able to trade Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday because I'll be probably competing. I kind of hope I don't compete. I know that sounds bad, but like I don't want to go to North Carolina because I'm spending 4 days away when I can spend those days back at home with my brother and helping out uh, at my high school with track and field and stuff. But it is what it is. Uh, this is just a challenge, right? This is just something you have to do. You don't want to do it, but it's something you got to do. But I'm gonna end this before it hits 20 minutes. So I will see y'all on Monday. Peace.